Hey guys, it's Nikki with This Robin's Nest here, and it has been a very long month over here in this household, and I know I probably just don't look like a shining superstar right now. Not that I ever look like a shining superstar, but life has been happening here in this household, and we have a little Yorkie who has been with me for 12.5 years. Her name is Paris, and I'll show you guys a little picture of her. That's our girl, isn't it, Bella Rose?
Yeah.
Yes. She has been acting a little different for like the past 6 weeks, and I've had her in and out of the vet numerous times in the past 6 weeks, and yesterday I just finally took her in and was like, I know something is wrong with her. You know, all the reports were coming back fine, and all the tests, and I just knew something was up. And yesterday they found a large mass in her stomach, and prognosis is not looking good at this point. So praying for a Christmas miracle, and she hasn't been eating for a couple of days, so or moving or anything. So really just trying to keep her strong and get her strong enough so that maybe she can have a surgery, but I don't know if we're gonna get that far. So anyways, yeah, so I haven't really done the things I would like to have done for the holiday season, but they all kind of seem trivial now to me anyways. I will show you guys what I have done, and I don't mean to be all like gloom and doom, but this is real life, and that's what's happening in our house right now. So, and you know, just it's a stark reminder of what's really important, like just the gift of life every day, and family and friends, and being healthy. Some of the simplest things are some of the most important gifts that we have every day. Like, there's literally no present that you can get under a tree that would, you know, in my opinion, come close to any of those things. So my Christmas wish for you guys this year is just to be healthy and happy and be surrounded by people that you love, not things, but people, and for you to feel cared about, and yeah, so enough of that. I'll show you guys around, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll try to be more positive in the next video and do something a little more fun. But for now, let me show you guys around and how I've decorated for the holiday. And if I don't make another video before Christmas, which probably my time will be focused elsewhere, I want to wish you guys a happy holiday, whatever you celebrate. And if you're not celebrating anything right now, just wish you a good day, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, we are now in my daughter's room, and this is her holiday tree here, which I had in my dining room last year, but I thought it fit perfectly into her room. And I don't have a little tree skirt for it yet. We will get there. I'll look for one on clearance this year after the holiday, but it's just filled with snowflakes and candy and snowmen and gingerbread houses and fun little things like that. And then over here on our dollhouse, we just have some little decorative, I don't know what you call that. What do you call that? Anyways, it all matches, and I thought it looked really sweet. Nothing too over the top in her room. Well, I guess the tree is a little over the top, but it's cute. This is in my kitchen, and you can see I have a lovely view of my neighbor's house out my window. I've hung some garland up here, and then this is a little banner that I made, I want to say a couple years ago, just out of scrapbook paper, and it says sweets. I like to keep it like a food theme. And then I just sprayed a little bit of that like faux snow on the window from the Dollar Tree. And then down here I have this gingerbread house, which my mom got at Costco a few years ago and gave it to me, and I love it. It's one of my favorite holiday decors, and the detail is really fun. It goes all the way around the gingerbread house. And then I have my KitchenAid mixer in a fun color out for the holidays. and it kind of matches my decor. And over here, I know the lighting isn't that great, guys, I have this little house that I found at, was it Goodwill? Yes, it was the Goodwill, and it was $1.29. And I thought it matched my kitchen holiday decor really well with that like mint green, kind of candy mints, dinner mints. Then I have this little strawberry sorbet candle and a little cloak from Bath and Body Works and some Yankee Candle accessories. This has a sweet little candy topper on it and a Merry Marshmallow candle. And then this is a tart warmer from the same collection. I believe I bought these all on clearance last year at Yankee. A couple of them I paid full price, and then a couple were on clearance. And then this is really, you'll see 3 of these candles around my house this year. I told you guys I was going to go with a little bit different candle selection than the typical Bath and Body Works, which I normally do. And this is Valespa Visions of Sugar Plum, and the packaging is beautiful as always. It's glass. It's like this iridescent pink. I haven't burned it yet, but I'm loving the scent. And it's kind of a candy floral mix, I want to say. Yeah, it's a coconut wax blend too, which I like. So there's that little area in my kitchen. And it's very candy and sweets inspired. Guys, the banner I put up on my little gallery here, it says Joy, well actually I don't know how you say that, but I'm gonna say it says Joy Noel. Has some little red cardinals, and then just keeping it simple, I have this little snow or Santa that I found at Value Village. I'm gonna give you a little bit of an overview of the tree before I turn the lights on and show you what it looks like all lit up, just because there's so many ornaments on it, and I have a ton of lights on there as well, so once it's lit up it will be more difficult to see. So this is the Christmas tree, and you know, we have a ton of ornaments on there. I have enough probably to do 2 trees, but and we have actually 2 trees, but we only did 1 this year. Here is where I've hung my stockings, and it says, it's an old window frame. I see my daughter has her necklace up here. Let me get that down. So I just have this like pom-pom, hey, you can see me in the window, have this pom-pom, felt pom-pom across the top, and it's an old window frame, and it says stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. And then we have our stockings down here that are hung from these hooks on the bottom of the window pane. This is my holiday tree all lit up, and I love to have a tree in front of the window, but it fits really nice in this corner, so I just moved the dresser that I normally have here out of the way and then tuck this tree in there. And these are some little owls that I picked up at Lowe's for my daughter, and I think they're the sweetest. They're really for outside, I think, but I put them at the bottom of our stairs near her children's books and her little library bag. Hey, just quickly in my room here, I have this area where I have this fun paper garland that's just circles cut out of an old book and then sewn with some red thread on the sewing machine. And then I have a couple of paper poinsettias that I made, and some ornaments in a bowl, some of my favorite Santas. I collect these little vintage looking Santas, and I just love them. I think they're the cutest things. And then here's another one of those Valespa candles, and this is cinnamon, Ceylon, and copal, I guess it is. And this is the glass again. And it just smells like cinnamon and oranges. And that is this little area here. I'm in my office right now, and this is just on top of a little dresser. I have this Santa, and then this Pottery Barn green mercury glass candle holder, which I've just stuck some candy canes out of, and a snowman, and just some loose candy cane sticks on the dresser here. And then I have this Valespa spruce cuttings candle which smells like a Christmas tree. And again, the packaging is beautiful. And then over here on the wall, I've put up these paper medallions from Michaels. They were 70% off, so I think they ended up costing me around $4 total, somewhere around there. And I've just put them up here in a random pattern. Top of this dresser here, I have these 3 birchwood candle holders, and I don't have any candles in them right now. I just have some little paper magnets that I made sitting on top of them. And then as you go over here, I have this fire truck, which I got at, in my last video, it was a forgotten yard sale haul. I also got this fire truck there, and I've just got some little trees stuck up in the top of it. And then as you come over here, I have this magnet board, and I've written with old Scrabble, different types of Scrabble letters, Merry Christmas. And there is a little candle from Costco and a snow globe on top of a candle plate. And behind all these goodies, I have my Joy Scrabble letters and a couple of trees. So that's kind of hiding behind the fire truck. Above this little couch here, I have this area. This is one of my favorite pieces, and I'm sorry, the lighting in here is horrible. It's a Santa head, which is about 2 feet high. It's hard to see the height of it through the camera. And then I've got this little holiday paper banner that I made a few years ago out of scrapbook paper, and then some printables that were free that I found off of Pinterest. I just entered into the search bar vintage Christmas free printables, something like that. And then I have this Be Merry pillow on the little couch there. Over here on my little desk I found at Value Village, I have a little catalog with holiday stationery, some cards that I'm working on, and I have my little pen in the holder and another Valespa candle there. And then Wishing You All the Joy of the Season, another little vintage looking Santa Claus. And I've hung this little thing that I got from Joann's Craft on the wall to hang cards, but it hardly holds anything at all. But I would like to thank those of you who have sent me holiday cards this season. It's really special, especially having such a rough time with my dog. It just was a nice little surprise to get some of those in the mail, so thank you so much. You guys will recognize this area. I've filmed quite a few videos in front of this potting bench here. And tree garland from Target on clearance last year, and it's like this thick felt material with other materials sewn over the top of the trees. My 2 snowmen here from Bath & Body Works, which I love. You can see in the reflection of the window that the light glows through the snowflake scarf. The cabinet in the dining room, which has got some of the milk glass, and it's got a Santa down there on the lower level, and then this little Santa cup with like a bottle brush tree sticking out of them, candy canes, some vintage snowman candles, and then I've got this little vintage card banner and a gingerbread house up at the top. If you guys watch my $5 Goodwill challenge and you've already seen this area, this is my linen cabinet, and I have some garland obviously, and then I have some of my votives and candle holders. I don't have any of the candles lit right now, but this Merry sign I found at the Goodwill, and then I have this Joe Malone candle here, and the 2 ceramic snowmen, the jolly little snowmen there, those were from the Goodwill as well. So that is what I did on top of my linen cabinet there. This area I kept super simple. I just added some garland from Target, which is like holly berry, to this chalkboard, and I see some little fingers have gotten to the J, so I'll have to go back and retrace that. But yeah, this is just an old window which is painted with chalkboard paint. It's really, really large and takes up this wide space here in a hallway. And yeah, just kept it simple.